guys, welcome to another episode of Unplugged, where we bring you all the updates on everything happening in entertainment, sports, music, movies, every single thing. Welcome to a new day, a new week, and coincidentally, this is also the last day of November. We are quickly approaching the holiday season. So how are you gearing up? I hope you're having fun with it though. My name is Judith, and this is brought to you by Every NG. Now remember that every time we come here for one episode of Unplugged, we have a story of the day. And today's story is a very serious one that we need to thrash out as people, as a country. It's just a whole lot, right? But we'll dive into that later. First things first, let's start with our BB Niger housemates. Now this one is from Kiddwaya, and Kiddwaya is not one person who knows how to hide his feelings or mince words with people. Nope. This time around, he was warning Tochi over a photo. So the thing is, Kiddwaya signed a deal with this liquor brand, and he has like his hashtag, yes, his personalized hashtag. So Tochi, now being his colleague, maybe in support or not, who knows, posted a picture, same bar, same drink, just having fun and just chilling. And Kiddwaya quoted this picture and was like, Tochi, I will change them for you. Like, why did you use my hashtag? Could have been a joke, it could have been serious, who knows? Nobody knows. Now moving on from that, still about Kiddwaya, remember that he was supposed to make an appearance with Erica in Sierra Leone on a reality TV show as guest, right? And while they were making that journey, Susan Wire, which is Kiddwaya's mom, said, please pray for them, Nigerians. She really called on the whole country to pray for them. But it looks like we didn't pray hard enough, because Erica embarrassed Kiddwaya on that trip. I'll tell you how it happened. So they were with the housemates in Sierra Leone, just having a conversation. And one of the housemates asked Erica, like, how's your family doing? Your mom, your dad, everybody, how is it going with family? Before Erica could answer, Kiddwaya just butts in. He was like, hold on, which one of the BB Niger housemates do you want to talk to? I want to put them on FaceTime. Erica was taken aback for a few seconds, like, hello, I was about to speak. And then she was like, oh, but he asked me a question, so why not allow me answer this question first, and then we can move on from that. You can now ask whatever I want to ask. And then Kiddwaya had to apologize for what he did. And she was like, that's so rude. Even Miss was watching it, I'm like, that's so rude. Like, before she could even open her mouth, Baba butts in her. I mean, just watch how it happened. It was just a whole lot.
I want
your numbers and your sibling, your father, mother,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, let them follow.
See, who's the one?
Let them follow me. Yeah.
Who's the one housemate you want to speak to? I'm gonna try and get him on FaceTime right now.
So
Lakon.
Yeah.
and me, me also.
I want to.
Nigeria is
Okay,
big now.
moving on from that, we also have news from V. V is actually considering going into Nollywood. Now remember that while she was in the house, she did so well with her dramas, with her presenting. She speaks well, good English and all whatnot. So she just tweeted that I might actually consider this acting thing, because V Hive, they're encouraging me, they're telling me that I can do it. And so, not surprisingly anyway, under that tweet, people were like, yes, go for it, your English is good, you acted well in the house, you presented well, so you will do very well in Nollywood. Do you think V is going to do well as an actress? Let me know. Alright, still on reality TV stars, this one is from Rosie and Kachi. Now recall that weeks back, Kachi had a tell-all interview where he claimed that Rosie aborted their child without his permission. Rosie hasn't said much about it up until recently, where she released a video on YouTube and she was crying, she was talking about the whole situation that led to her miscarriage. So Rosie said she did not abort the baby as people are thinking, and she has been getting insults from left, right, center, that she did not abort the baby. However, she had a miscarriage a day after her son's birthday. It was really emotional talking about it. She said so many things, honestly. She said so many things about their relationship. But this clip is showing you where she spoke about the baby, how she lost the baby, and everything that happened in between.
Say the truth that I am not a mother. I never aborted any child. I had a miscarriage a day after my son's birthday.
Alright, so this is it. She was just speaking about it, said she's not a murderer, she's a mother, and how this has affected her business moving forward. Anyway, to some happy news, on Saturday, Timi Dakolo decided, you know what, I'm going to surprise 8 couples. Yes, he said he put out a message on his Instagram saying, I need you to drop the addresses of people who are getting married today. I'm in the mood to bless them, bless their union. And he actually went to 8 weddings. Let me put this into context. This happened in Abuja because it was in Lagos. Let me not say anything. Anyway, he went and surprised 8 couples. It was really beautiful. He sang for all of them. There was this bride that was so shocked, like, oh my God, Timi Dakolo is at my wedding. Like, how did that even happen? So yeah, she spoke about that, and it was beautiful. It was really beautiful to see. Now let me dive into the comments before I continue with the conversation. This is from Damilola. She said Judith hosted today. Yes, Judith is hosting today. Miss Jenny Kim Black says, welcome Judith, welcome to our video. Thank you so much for joining in. Kim Black also said Tochi is kids G. I guess that tweet was for fun, nothing more. I guess so too. I mean, who knows? Grace Augustine says, Judith, welcome to our video. Thank you so much for joining. So yes, I just finished talking about Timi Dakolo. I'm moving on to Falz. Falz has exciting news. He had a street named after him, and it's really funny, like all these things happening, you know, while they were sued to court over the NSAS protest. Aisha Isufu just got one of the biggest, you know, achievements. I mean, she was recognized as one of the 100 most influential people, not in Nigeria, in the world. So, I mean, while all this is happening, you know, they are getting achievements here and there. Falz has a street named after him. And we're just wondering, like, Aisha was also talking about lawyers who sued them during the NSAS and telling them that, okay, you sued us during NSAS, now there's insurgency in the north, who are you suing for that? She actually spoke about that. She's like, who are you suing for the insurgency in the north? If you can sue protesters, that means you should find somebody to sue for all the senseless killings that is happening right now. Alright, moving on from Aisha, we also have Token Makinwa in the news, but this time it's not about her per se. This is about her chef, Mr. Edward, who has built himself a lovely house. Toki announced this on Twitter and on Instagram. She made a video show like Mr. Edward has completed his home. Like, this is not rent. This is not, you know, lease. This is his own house, well furnished. She showed a video. She's like, this guy has taste too. But help me thank God, because when things were low, Mr. Edward was there with me in my highs. He was also there. So I'm really happy that he has completed his house. Alright, and still on celebrity news, AY has celebrated his 12th wedding anniversary with his wife Mabel. They shared really lovely pictures. I was looking at these pictures and I'm like, is this some pre-wedding pictures? Or 12 years of marriage, they looked amazing, regal if I may say so. Alright, now let's move on to our story of the day. This one is not something funny, it's not a joke. This is about the 43 farmers, rice farmers, who were killed in Borno State. Now, this happened on Saturday at about 11 a.m. And according to reports, you know, someone who was lucky enough to escape this said that these people who came to attack were people who usually help them carry their stuff, you know, their produce, and then they were not expecting it from nowhere. 43 people at least were slain, because the UN is giving a different number. You know, international organizations are giving more than 100 farmers who were slain. Now, it's really sad to see this, like, coming so far. We're 60 years and we have been battling insurgency for more than 10 years. For more than 10 years as a country, we've been battling insurgency. The families of these farmers have their breadwinners gone. You know, people cannot even peacefully go into the farm and say, oh, I want to harvest my crops and come out alive. What are we going to do about this? Is a national issue. This is something that should plague everybody. What are we really going to do about this as a country? It's a very big question that we need to ask. Moving on from that, we're still on national news. The Minister of Sports, Sunday Dare, has said that we need 81 million naira to clear the weed in the National Stadium. This is not 81 naira. This is not 800 naira. He said he needs 81 million naira to weed the National Stadium. Whoa, okay. Alright, moving on to some international news. You know, we are still on the Trump and Biden transition situation. While Trump has said, until someone tells me, someone that I trust tells me that this guy has won, because I feel like there is, you know, election malpractice somewhere around here, I'm not going to concede. But in other related news, Biden had an injury. He had a strain on his foot. He fell while he was playing with his dog, according to reports. And, you know, Trump in good faith has wished him quick recovery. He really said, get well soon. And I wasn't expecting it, if we are being honest, because we know how Trump can be. He said, get well soon to the president-elect. So I guess, you know, little by little, I think he's going to concede fully sooner than we expect. Now, let's move on to some sport news, but I do not have good news this time on sports. For the sport lovers, I'm sure you already know that Senegal lost one of their key players, Papa Bou Diop. He died at the age of 42 after a brief illness, and our prayers and our thoughts are with the country, his family, and his team. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Unplugged. My name is Judith, and as usual, this is brought to you by Every NG. I want you to have fun and stay safe. Bye.